Right, okay, what I'm going to do is connect this Western Digital hard drive to the TV and show you what it can do. Firstly, I'll show you the inputs round at the back, what you've got, and go through them first, then we'll connect and off we go. Just show you the inputs at the back of the telly there. It's right at the top of the TV, you can see, and we'll work from the top downwards to just show you what the inputs are at the back of this 74 series, NU7400 series TV. So right at the top there you have a USB input, that's half an amp, 5 volts, and it's USB 2. Most things now are USB 3 for faster speeds, but this TV has USB 2, like most TVs out there. So the next one down, the blue cable coming out there, that is for hard disk drives. Basically it's 1 amp one. So you know it utilises more power, a hard disk drive. So that's the one I currently plug in there. That's a USB 3 lead that I've got connected to my hard drive. So the next input down there is optical out, digital optical out. So you can see there the optical out cable there. And the TV doesn't have RCA connectors, you know, your red and your white connector ones. So for the sound, you do need to have you can only use optical out. It doesn't have a headphone socket. Some people use that, but it doesn't have that on the TV. So what you can buy, and we look down here, buy a little box of tricks there. So that's the optical out cable connected into there. So basically that's converting it to RCA. You get them on eBay or wherever you want to source them. £5 delivered. Very good bargain there. So if you want to, your amp has RCA inputs, you know, the red and the white for the sound. You can convert optical out with a converter there, which is good for people that just want to use that method. So moving down there, you have your HDMI ports. You've got 3 ports there, 1 to 3, and an ARC one, which is HDMI input 3. So you know, you can plug in things there like your Fire Stick and stuff like that needs HDMI inputs, or your PlayStation, whatever. So moving down there, you have a LAN connector, high-speed LAN connector for your internet, or you can use Wi-Fi, whichever one you prefer. And then you've got AV inputs, that's component in, as you can see there. You do get a converter, which is a splitter, which I'm currently not using. Okay, and then you've got your aerials. So you've got right at the bottom there, the white one, that's your TV aerial, and the next one up, the black cable, that's for satellite. So you've got satellite and TV aerial, which is good if you have a weak signal. Currently, the area I have on high definition, can get, depending on the weather conditions, you can lose your HD channels now and again, so you can just switch to the satellite dish, which is handy. And then this one here is your conditional access cam, which you plug in there. I'm not using that. You put a card in there, just covered it up at the top so that any dust getting in. So that's your inputs at the back of the telly, and that's to just show you there what they look like. Okay. Right, having seen the inputs at the back, and now we've got the hard drive connected. Just plug that in now, which is the Western Digital my passport there, terabyte hard drive. So I'll show you what it can do, and just to prove to everyone there's no problems or issues connecting a hard drive to the TV. Works fine. So if you go on menu button here, this is the way I do it. I'll show you the long-winded way. Scroll right to the left there where it says sources. As you can see there, my passport there. I'm sure you could probably speak the command and it'll go straight to it. So let's OK that. So it's gone straight into the hard drive straight away. Tells you at the top there what's used, tells you what folder you're in, so let's come out of that folder. When you do record something, it goes into there, into contents one, and you can use your speed control to go into your folders. So if I say the words contents, there you go, and it's gone straight into there. So that's things that I just recorded off the TV recently. You know, there was Formula 1 on there, and Tyson Fury, and Channel 5. So they're things that I've recorded. So let's go up one. What I will show you, to just show you the how good it can handle the bit rate. Some videos in here, some demos. That's a 60 frame per second ultra high definition video. So let's put that on, just see how it plays that from the hard drive. So that's straight away from the hard drive. That's 60 frames per second, ultra high definition. So you can see there's no problems there at all. It's quick and instant. It's quite impressive, isn't it? So you can record things to your hard drive and play them back, no problem. Let's come out of there. Let's try an ultra high definition HDR one. So that's 4K HDR. So this is 4K HDR. It's probably as best as what I can show you. I can prove it's in HDR mode. It does say obviously on the video HDR, as you can see on there at the top, 4K HDR, which should just come up. May come up again, just to prove to you. This is 60 frames per second video, which I'm demonstrating to you. So if I say the words gamma, it'll prove to you it's in HDR mode, which should just say at the top. But ST2084 is HDR mode, so that's proving to you what we're currently playing from the hard drive. You can see the it's flashing there. So let's come out of this now, because we're just showing you pre-recorded things, and we'll go into time shifting, schedules, and things like that, all the good stuff. So let's go to exit out of here and go to the normal TV. If I say TV, so it was in YouTube there, so let's exit out of that, go to terrestrial TV. So we're on high definition TV at the moment. Several ways you can record things. I'll show you the time shift one. So you just press the record button now. I press that. There we go. So it's showing preparing, and off we go. So you've got time shift there, which is working. So we can go backwards. There we go. So there we are. That's time shifting. So it's starting to record there. So that's when you press the record button. You're in time shift mode now. Or you can record it all. There's different ways of doing it. So let's rewind on the time shifting. Oh, right. Let's so we've stopped, haven't we? And we can go backwards. Slow rewind. Let's go back right to the beginning. So it's going right back. Slow rewinding now. So let's play. So that's something we're watching live, but we're using the time shift mode. So obviously there with 15 seconds, and it's now showing 44 in front. So as you can see there, no problems, no issues. And if you wanted to, we can go right to the right hand side there, hit record, okay, and it says, do you want to include the time shifting? Yeah, we'll include the time shifting there. So it's recording it all now. And if I press stop recording, it'll save it. Okay, so stop recording. That'll now save it There you go. So it's come up there. You can go to the list, you can play it. So let's go to the list. So that's what we've just recorded there. So you can see it right at the top there, showing the size of what it is and how long we've been recorded. So let's try and play it back now. Let's have a go. So this will play back what we've just recorded. So you've got time shifting, you can record it. So there you go. That's what we've just recorded. It's a high definition channel, which is the news. So let's exit out of that now. Let's delete it. You can delete it if you want to. Yeah, let's delete it. Okay. So let's exit out of that. If you press this button here, the right hand button, just press it down once, you've got your schedule guide up there. So obviously we were recording the BBC News HD. If you want to schedule something, then we go to News at 5, press and hold, and it can say schedule viewing, schedule recording. So we go to schedule recording, say once or the series. Okay. So that is a way of schedule recording. Okay, and that'll off it'll go when it comes up. As you can see at the top, it does give you indications of all the different features. So if we want more options, let's just press and hold what it shows. So we can see at the top there, more options. You can go to the schedule menu. It's like a quick way of going to it. So I've put on to record next Sunday. That's one of my schedules, and you can also go to your recordings. So this is another way of going into it. You know, we went into source, and this is another way of seeing your recordings, which you've got on there. Okay, so I hope this is helpful to people. I may have run through it quite quickly because I'm quite used to using it, and probably going through it quickly just shows how quick how quick it can go. And like you can see at the bottom there, this Tizen 4 is very quick. You know, and there we go to our recordings. You know, we can see that's the third way of seeing things. Whichever way best suits you, or where you are up to in the menu. If obviously I've scrolled to the right there, you can see how quick it goes, and how easy it is to use. So I hope that's helpful to someone, and just to show them how it works when you connect a hard drive on there.